Just north of the Delaware Expressway and east of Broad Street, we find ourselves at Lincoln Financial Field in South Philly. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New York Giants taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Eagles team as they interplay here. They can't be any better as we hit the halfway mark. A perfect 7-0 on the year.
And when we looked at this team in August and we looked at the schedule, we thought they had the potential to get off to a hot start. But I don't think either of us expected 7-0.
On the other side of the field for the visiting Giants, they come in the midst of a pretty bad stretch here. Losers of 5 straight.
So many different reasons teams hit the losing skids, but the best way out of it, something has to happen positive early in the game.
Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So here are the Giants ready to start their initial drive of the game. Leading him out is their rookie quarterback, the young man out of Ole Miss.
And no excitement unless you're on the defensive team of last week in his numbers, because the only excitement he really generated was the 1 interception he threw.
Yeah, no touchdown pass.
Yeah, and his team wasn't real thrilled about that. And they lost the game. So I know this week has been tough on him because he's been working hard. Fundamentals, footwork, finding the right targets, and bottom line, how do they get a win?
He'll dump this off to Scatterboo. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 41-yard line.
Dart. That's complete to his running back, Scatterboo. That's good for a first down, his second catch of the opening drive.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
And across the midfield stripe into Eagle territory. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. And, Charles, you wonder about this defense coming in. I mean, look, it's no secret they're playing a team that's down on its luck right now. Losers of 5 straight. How does that change how you prepare for a game?
Well, to me, the first thought is you just get after them early, right? Take away any chance of them building any confidence. But the second thing is you prepare a little bit differently. You got to expect this team to take chances, go for it on 3rd and 4th downs, run a lot of trick plays, anything to try and break their losing streak. So you must stay alert and stay aware.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to make it 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. A wall of bodies there. Nowhere to burrow through the line on the quarterback sneak. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Philly's offense getting ready, and Jalen Hurts ready to lead them. The 2nd-round pick who started his career at Alabama, then finished with an electric senior season at Oklahoma.
Not sure what you thought, but I thought it was appropriate when he walked into our meeting with his arm totally encased in ice, because he threw 5 touchdown passes last week and won the NFC Offensive Player of the Week award.
Yeah, but reading the paper this morning, and he said, gosh, I actually thought I should have got 6 or 7. But still, it was an amazing performance a week ago.
Boy, I tell you what, if he thought he should have had 6 or 7, that's a guy's an absolute perfectionist, not just greedy.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end, Goddard. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So just 3 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 2nd down. It's Barkley on the counter. And so close, he gets it to the 1. Out of bounds right there. Here we go now on 1st and goal.
That's good for an Eagles first down. First down and goal.
Hurts. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up second down. And play is stopped here. Timeout. It's the defense calling the timeout here. So as they talk it over, we step aside. Barkley is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. So the rushing touchdowns continue to stack up, CD. That now 15 for him on the year.
And give him a ton of credit for staying healthy, being a smart runner, and it's showing just how important he's been to his team. He's got to be their MVP at this point in the season, and those votes may even turn into league MVP votes when it's all said and done.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field.
And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out, but you want to know as much as you can about the opponent, especially when it's a division matchup. So I'm curious to see how the rest of this one plays out.
Yeah, that's a good point because they're still trying to work things out. They don't know everything about their own team, let alone trying to figure out their opponent. But you got to do both on the fly, don't you? While the game's being played, figure it out both ways and try and find a way to win.
Play fake, and here's Dart.
And that is incomplete.
And I can see the officials kind of looking at each other down there, silently wondering, does this meet the level of grounding? Fortunately, he did have a receiver in the area, but I have seen less obvious throwaways called as penalties.
And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 42. Now we'll get a stoppage here as it appears we've got an Eagle slow to get up. So 3rd and 2. This quite possibly 4-down territory, though, if they're stopped.
Here's Dart. They'll set up the screen to Scatterbo.
And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He punted 4 times in the loss last week as he gets this one away here.
The Eagles offense led by their running back headed out for the second possession. And he's been sensational in this opening quarter. You have to imagine we'll see much more of him as this game goes along. The throw here right sideline falls incomplete. These two teams matching up for the second time this year. Their first meeting back in October, week 6. And it was the Eagles who got the win on the road. So now they look to finish off the sweep here in Philly.
Barkley inside handoff. And a short gain across the 15 to the 17-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away.
And I'm not sure if he got a little sloppy with his mechanics or just put too much juice on the snap, but either way, this one ends up out of the punter's reach, and now it's up to their defense to bail them out.
A first down carry for Barkley. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Now a 2nd and 6. So this game, Charles, you know, we talk about potential unbeaten seasons a lot. It feels like every year at some point in the season we talk about that. But this is one of those games where if you're unbeaten, you got to be careful. You can't take this one too lightly.
You're exactly right about that. And by rights, this should be a cakewalk. Almost a week off. Let the starters run up the score in the first half. Backups get to play in the second. But you and I both know the funny things sometimes happen when you think this way. So So it's incumbent upon the starters to really play well to make it work for this team.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 13-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it. Out left to Dotson.
And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds.
They need 2. Here's 3rd down.
3rd and 2.
They go play action with Hurts.
Touchdown! Greg Calcaterra with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Eagles lead this now 13-0 here in the opening quarter of the ball game. Elliott good with a PAT. And it's now 14-0. 5 plays there on that drive. The result, Philadelphia in the end zone. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he floats one there, incomplete. And this passing game's whole offense really didn't show up in the loss last week, and it hasn't started all that great here either.
Yeah, and they can't let that incompletion become an uh-oh moment. Like, oh boy, here we go again, just like last week. Each game is its own entity, treated as such.
And he'll get this one up to about the 39 here.
Now a 3rd and 6.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Now Dart.
Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
22 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Throwing his Dart.
First down.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 33-yard line.
Dart going to give to Scannable. And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play. First down.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12. At the Eagles.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They'll go again with Tracy.
And again, the run defense stout this time. He maybe gets back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
Dart from the gun on 3rd down.
And it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Andrew McCouga. And the Eagles are going to have it here just past the 25.
That pick hurts a little extra because it was 3rd down. You were already in field goal range.
You know what he's going to hear all night, all next week? Situational football. Understand what's going on, because you expressed it perfectly. 3 points were in their hip pocket. They had those. Now, those went by the wayside. You cannot make those kind of mistakes.
That's what you call a rookie mistake. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run pays off to the tune of 35 yards.
Well, as my dad would say sometimes, I'm just scratching my head here trying to figure out what was going on there defensively. How did you lose him in the middle of the field? If you're going to lose a receiver, make sure it's someone on the short side of things, not deep downfield, that can hurt your defense.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer. No touch.
Running left, it's Barkley. And he'll get 4
talk about this Giant defense.
They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they are facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Giants 16. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds.
That's another Eagles first down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
180, 180.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. Jalen Hurts taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Eagles take a 3-touchdown lead.
That's a really good decision right there outside of the pocket. You got to know the right time to shift from passer to runner. He was looking and looking, nothing there. You can almost feel the brainwaves firing as he calculates. I think I can win a race to the pylon. And he turns out to be right. Touchdown.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
To the air, Dart. Once again, he finds Slayton.
And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Given back-to-back catches now. That one for 16 and another first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
On play action, here's Dart.
He's got a man. It's his fullback. Heck of a broken tackle and able to work this down near the 23. 8 more yards this time coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
2 yards to go, second down. An inside run to Scatterbo.
And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
They'll go with the keeper. He is going nowhere as he is enveloped behind the line. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
Well, they paid the guys on defense as well. They were prepared and really executed and caused a loss of yardage on a quarterback sneak. That's really well done.
Yeah, absolutely. When we see losses of yardage on a QB sneak, a little surprise, a head-scratcher. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another first and 10.
Give up the middle, Scatterbo.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Throwing, Dart. And he was able to shed 1 tackle, but could not get away from there.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Dart going to look to throw here. This is caught. It's Robinson with a Giants touchdown.
It's a 6-yard touchdown pass.
And the Giants are able to cut into that deficit.
Gano the extra point. And they'll cut the lead to 21-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was finished up by a touchdown catch from Wan'Dale Robinson. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Eagles offense and running back Saquon Barkley ready to get going again. And he's run well here in the first half of the season, no doubt. You can see the graphic. NFL leader in rushing coming into the weekend.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Here's Hurts to throw. Over the middle to Smith. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. From the 42-yard line, here's second down and 1.
Second and 1 at the 42-yard line.
They'll set up to throw. Now Hurts is going to do it himself. A wild throw there, and it is intercepted. And the Giants will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. The Giants offense at the line, ready to begin their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. That ball caught by Slayton. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 15.
To throw now, Dart. That's complete. It's Neighbors. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Brings up second.
One of the selling points of the in route is it gives the quarterback a really nice sight line to his receiver and almost on a direct shot able to throw the ball into the middle of the field and have a great chance of success as they did on that play.
Looking to throw, Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Scatterboo. He'll take it inside the 25.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Throwing left side, it's complete. And they'll get this down to the 10. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. They'll give it to Scatterboo. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's Dart. Touchdown, Giants! Tyrone Tracy from 8 yards out. And the Giants have cut it back within a score. Extra point try good by Gano. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Gano now following the touchdown here to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it, and let's go with it.
And he continues to have success running the ball here in the first half as he's already closing in on 100 yards for the game. This is Smith with a grab. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 26 big yards on that one. It's another first down.
First down.
Throwing is Hurts. Target is to Dotson, and he's got him. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 11 more on that one, and another first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Play action. Here's Hurts.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Grant Calcaterra
With his second touchdown of the game, number 8 on the season.
And the Eagles have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
Elliott now to have the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The drive summary, 4 plays, 75 yards. And it was capped off by an Eagles touchdown.
And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line.
To throw is Dart.
Eagle pressure, too much this time. Down he goes.
Jordan Davis
Able to record his 5th sack of the season. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
from the gun. Dart.
This one is Slayton over the middle. They'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
And the Giants, first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Dart.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Throwing his Dart. A throw right side caught by Neighbors.
And he has another 1st down as they'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 27-yard line. A good pick up there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. And the Giants, first down.
From the shotgun, a throw for Dart. We'll get this to Scatterbury.
The Giants going to go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the 1st half. This is 1st and goal and a golden chance to get a score back here before halftime.
On the RPO, he'll keep it.
And he will take it on in for a Giant touchdown.
Jackson Dart.
An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Giants get a late score here in the final minute of the 1st half.
You know, the extra point. And they're within 7 now at 28-21.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
Philadelphia getting set to take the field.
And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts.
He's got Smith here. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the 1st half of play.
1st and 10.
Hurts.
And it's complete right back in the hands of Smith. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. Now the Eagles will use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this 1st half.
Let's go. Trimmer.
Off the play fake, here's Hurts.
And this is caught. It's Brown. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Another big gainer that time. This one goes for 19 yards. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. They'll look to throw again. He finds his tight end, Goddard. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Here's Hurts to throw. He delivers another to Goddard, complete.
And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
181.
They'll throw now on the final play.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. The kick by Elliott is good. And that will do it for this first half.
Halftime coming up. Let's get you down to Orlando and our buddy Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth ready for quarter number 3.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Eagles offense and receiver Devontae Smith set for this next possession. And as we move deeper into the season, he continues to put up big numbers on a weekly basis. As you see here, he's the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. They go play action with Hurts. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it.
He's got a man complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. So the drive takes him into Giants territory now. 1st and 10, down at the 33. They'll look to throw. That's caught left side by Hardman. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
16 yards. That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 17.
So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10.
Good. Set. Delta.
On play action, they'll throw. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. A.J. Brown, a 16-yard touchdown.
And the Eagles come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Elliott good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half.
On the ground, it's Scatterby to start the drive.
And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36.
Defenses always talk about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win 1st down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on 1st down.
They'll start on the ground with Scatterby.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
They'll try it now with Scatterby.
And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Eagles are going to take over in great field position.
Good. Hey, easy. 180. Delta.
They'll try and start this drive in the air.
Well, he had a man open. He overshot him. It's incomplete.
And in an afternoon where just about everything's gone right, there's an unlikely sight there. He's got a receiver all alone downfield, and he just overshoots it.
And this is thrown to the sideline. No receiver in the area, though, and that's going to bring out a flag.
We saw it, too. Nobody in the vicinity of that throw, and that earns him the penalty.
Yeah, you've got to at least get it close enough to one of your own guys in order to dodge the penalty.
After the penalty, they go with Barkley. And he is going to lose yardage here. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4. The Eagles send out their punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as they'll try to cover this one. And that will hit and continue on out of bounds. And the Giants ready to come out now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
Throwing, dart.
Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll take this beyond the line of scrimmage as he slides to a hole. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's second down.
To throw now, dart. There's a short one to the tight end, Johnson.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and run here with Scatteroo. He's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll kick it away for the second time. And now a high kick here as he'll try to hang it up there. They'll score that a 36-yard punt. And the Eagles will have it, taking over first and 10. The home team's offense and their wideout getting set to go once more. And he was pretty much unguardable in that first half. You see the numbers there as they try to add to him here in this third quarter. Throwing is Hurts. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's second down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Room to maneuver at the 35.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So from the 17 now, here's a first and 10.
And an Eagles first down. Let's go. Trim it. 17-yard line.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. Out to the left there and complete to the tight end Goddard. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
This pass hard in by Dotson.
And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first.
Jake Elliott on for the field goal. A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Elliott is good.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx it.
And New York set to take the field.
Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. On play action, here's Dart. Throws to his man on the out route. It's complete. That's Robinson.
The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
And the Giants first down. A gain of 11 on the play.
Play action. Now Dart.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
Here's Dart. Over the middle, he completes it to Robinson.
Now we've got a Giant player here slow to get up after that last play.
So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Let's go. 18 Cotton. 18 Cotton. Shut up.
The man in motion left here, Johnson.
Dart going to look to throw here.
And that is incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And the Giants send out their punter now, as he'll come on to kick this one away. And now a high kick trying to pin him back. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will be backed up deep to get the drive started as they take over 1st and 10. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They built up that lead at intermission, and they're just continuing to pour it on right now, aren't they?
Locked into a really good groove right now. I don't know if it's just the play calling. I know the execution is really, really sharp right now, and all the playmakers are doing exactly what you expect. They're making plays, and right now, defense has no answer and no chance of catching up.
Now they're just looking to turn anywhere for a stop defensively. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And with a dime look on defense, 2 extra defensive backs on the field and covered up essentially every blade of grass. That allowed them to disrupt the play.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Hey, let's go. Trimmer.
They'll set up a throw.
Out left to Dotson.
And he is out of bounds, able to get it across the 20-yard line. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Play action. Here's Hurts.
Well, it's complete. A diving grab there by Brown. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20.
And that's how you throw for a whole heap of yards in a game. You get efforts like that from your receivers. How about him laying out for that cat?
Yeah, excellent. Makes the quarterback look a whole lot better. So 2 first downs, and that moves the ball to the 42 now, 1st and 10. They'll try the right side here. Barkley. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45.
89 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. It's Barkley on the counter. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Hurts. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Very good. Delta.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. That is caught. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. 23 yards on the play. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got it.
And the Eagles are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's the Eagles in possession of the football and leading this one as we get ready to start the final quarter.
Now Hurts, he's going to do it himself.
And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown.
Jalen Hurts,
A 3-yard touchdown run.
and the Eagles add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
Elliott good with a PAT. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
Another drive coming up for New York's offense. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. 1st down, here's Scatterby. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Here's a 2nd and 8. Here's Dart. Going right side to find Slayton.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Scatterby going to run it out of the gun. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. Now, whistles and a stoppage here. Looks like one of the Eagles is in some discomfort out there. To throw is Dart. There's a short one caught by Johnson.
He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. 17 yards on the catch and run. It's a 1st down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7.
At the Eagles' 17-yard line.
To throw, Dart.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
We always hear a lot of veterans on the defensive side of the football. They talk about smelling blood in the water, putting pressure on a rookie. They got to him there to force it free, but couldn't recover it.
And you mentioned the pressure. Rookie quarterback, you're going to bring more pressure at him at all times because you don't know how he's going to hold up. He was fortunate there. Luck was on his side, able to recover that fumble.
So they'll wind up losing 7 on the play. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Dart.
And this is taken in at the 5. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th.
1st and goal, New York.
And
He's
He's left with no option here but to throw it away. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal.
Now Dart.
Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. The field goal doesn't help. They're going to go for the 6 here on 4th and goal.
Here's Dart.
And this is going to be intercepted.
And the Eagles are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Those INTs all sting, but you throw one in the red zone, I think especially as a rookie, maybe it stings a little bit more.
I think what you're saying is they don't all count the same, do that, right? Interceptions in the red zone that you've given up points now, those are precious, so you have to learn from those and in a hurry.
They'll start out on the ground, and Saquon Barkley. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30.
115 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
That play was all Bobby Okereke as he got there and dragged him down for the loss.
So the first down run lost a couple. Now they come up 2nd and 12.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Great. Trimmer. Delta.
They go play action with Hurts.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, their passing attack, even though that one was incomplete, has been really sharp in this one. It's resulted in a lot of touchdowns, and it looks like they're not going to stop throwing the football until the very end of this one.
Well, that will certainly make everyone involved on offense pretty happy because that gives them all a chance to pad their stats a bit. But as far as the actual need, you and I both know they can just run this clock out because this one, it was over a long time ago.
Here's Hurts to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have an Eagles first down, and he'll have it by plenty as they're able to keep the drive alive on 3rd and inches.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing is Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
On 3rd down, Barkley shoves him aside. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So a solid run by Saquon Barkley, and another 1st and 10 here.
Great. Set.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset.
From the 20, here's a 2nd and 8.
Great, Delta.
They'll look to throw. Open man has got it, the tight end. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, we know someone just added to his touchdown passing total, but all he did was get the ball out quickly to his tight end and let him take care of business the rest of the way.
Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. And New York set to take the field. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this fourth quarter. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now, quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
Leads to 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Working out of the gun is Dart. That one taken in by Neighbors.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45.
It's a gain of 21 yards. And the Giants first down.
Throwing his Dart.
First down, Giants.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he works his way past the line of scrimmage and then slides to a hole.
2nd and 9.
At the Eagles' 43-yard line.
Throwing his Dart. Now he'll tuck this and run. They'll wind up with positive yardage. It's a gain of 3. But now it's 3rd down. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
19, Tiger, 19.
To throw now, Dart.
Now they set up the screen. And it's a fumble. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline is still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game.
And the Giants are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49.
Dart going to look to throw here. He's got this complete to Robinson.
They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. Just shy of the 20.
And the Giants first down.
Here's Dart. He'll dump this off to Scatteroo.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. And the gain here to the previous play, and it's better than 40 yards total.
That's another Giants first down.
Throwing, Dart.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
That incompletion brings us one step closer to the end of this one. Maybe mercifully, partner. And let's face it, though, no surprise, they're still flinging it around. They have pride, too.
And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big.
Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback. But, hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose coverage there with the lead. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from that throw.
And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.